Welcome, hello, hi, beautiful souls. How are you today? I'm on mama duty at this time. And so I figured that I would give a car ride video. I haven't done one of these in a long time and stuff like that. So while I'm on mommy duty, I was like, let me tap in, turn on, tune in. You know what I'm saying? We go in for our wins here. So welcome. Thank you for tuning in with me, Enchantress, the babbler that is I, on this revolutionary, evolutionary rise of a high that is happening at this motherfucking time right now. At this motherfucking time. What did I say? At this motherfucking time. Why now? Hello, do you like my crown? Exclusively hand signed by I, right? Customized for you because you are one of a kind. So all customizations are one of a kind. I don't duplicate. This ain't no duplication. You understand? There's no replication. There's only inspiration. So you get on our elevation. We get on our evolution, revelation, evolution. We accept no motherfucking substitutions, alright? So here we are. I wrote something down because writer be life, automatic writer be the way, the wave. That's what I'm gonna say. So I guess we're gonna just highlight two spiritual gifts that are being highlighted, ignited within you. And so this is gonna be a quickie too. So I just want to inspire you further at this moment in time to really get into your divinity at this time, standing true in your space of your place, and honoring that as well. And never mind what naysayers and people might want to speculate or say or opinionate or whatever the case may be, because you know what? Set that free. That need to be seen, right? So stop hiding whom you are to be something that you ain't. Do not run nor hide from yourself. Address that which is uncomfortable and scream your roar, right? Scream your roar. Scream your roar. You deserve more. You deserve more than you're giving yourself. Even if you're working on that and you've been working on yourself on that, and that's going to help, and continue to do that as you are. And let's just start focusing on our gifts at this time. Like, what gifts want to be highlighted for you at this time to continue to ignite and to know that you're not crazy either. Certain kind of heightened sensitivities. You are a star seed, right? So you are a traveling soul from another planet who incarnated on Earth to inspire and heal beings and to participate in this planet's evolution, right? Fortunate. You are fortunate. This is the most fortunate time too. You are fortunate. Like, you ever notice, like, come on, think about it, this too shall pass. Doesn't mean that we're exempt from going through some shit, man. Some tough shit too. But the revolution, the evolution of you, and think about all the things that you have gone through and risen from. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? Fortunate. You have a pioneering spirit that can manifest abundance. All that you touch turns to gold, Midas touch, right? So luck seems to be on your side. Beautiful, right? So we're gonna highlight that, right? Devilish ways, right? Your devious ways create a touch of danger that is hard to resist. There's a dark side to that, to you, that keeps them intrigued. So, you know, like, that's like my dark empaths. You know what I mean? I'm very dark empathish, and I know that I when people meet me in my now mistake moments and stuff like that, hold up. What bird is that? Hawk or falcon? Alright. Right? So, like, dark empath can get, other people can get it twisted too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and call it, like, witch or, you know, Satanist or, like, devil worshiper or, You know, you get categorized goth, like, you know, you have a darker, like, you wear more darker clothes, or, you know, and stuff like that too, and it can be perceived as evil or not, like something that that is of good, or that is of light. But we got to extract these things, and we got to take these bites and stuff like that, and realize that, yo, this is life, and we're gonna go through a lot of dark things in our time. And so there are people that go through shit. They go through a lot of shit, okay? They go through a lot of shit, and you wouldn't believe it. And don't go judging them off of their outer exterior appearance and all this kind of shit. I remember I used to wear a lot of dark clothes and all the black, and all the associations and all this kind of stuff for my mysticism, spirituality, and all this kind of stuff, and the things that I was naturally like drawn to, and all this kind of stuff, and the misconception of what that means, what that brings, and what people think that, you know, you would be doing with certain kind of things and all this kind of stuff. And then, mind you, if you're empathic too and stuff like that, like, you know, you take this all in and stuff like that. So as a dark empath, right, I'm gonna go with dark empath here, like, you have the ability to transmute that which is dark and bring it out into the light. Like, you extract it, but you work on it in the dark, right? What most people avoid in doing, and you actually do that work. You go in, right, and you explore territory that is dark, and it could be of like, you know, I used to wonder too, like when I was younger and stuff like that, like growing up, like I used to draw in a lot of people that were abused at home and all this kind of stuff in different kind of ways, like, you know, and all these kind of energies that would gravitate, because you're able to walk down the valley of death, look at death, Satan in the eye, and be like, I fear no evil. Right? So here we go. Right? Fashionista too. We got some fashionistas up in here. You set trends, my dears, right? Because you cute out here. Oh, you so handsome too. All right, the things you do, you know how to dress the part, accentuating your best features, okay, and making heads turn your way. You are a seductress in that kind of way. Seductor, seductress, papi chulo. You know what I'm saying? You wanna, you got some charm. You got, your eyes are really nice too, right? Becoming the center of attention anywhere you go. Of course. Hello. What you thought? What you thought this was? Divergent, right? So here we go. You stand out from the rest. That's because you is the best, okay? The way you think, the way you dress, it's rare and unique, making you very desirable. So very tapped into your divine feminine energy, no matter your gender that's here. I'm not speaking gender specifics. I am speaking divine feminine energy, and just being tapped into that sensual side that is awakened and alive, and you just know how to maneuver every single time. And you might like to dance to, or move to, or do some tantric too. Ooh, tantric could be something that you can explore as well, like this, like breath work. Like breath work is heavenly. The amount of abilities that you can have in being able to like further intensify these tintillating feelings within your shrine that will be activated every single time, that can turn you the fudge on. And of course, the ripple effects of all these kind of things too will bring you to also draw that in as well. You are attractive. See, I just so you probably draw in a lot of different fluid femininity, right? Your divine femininity energy, like from all walks of life, right? Like different types of breeds of seeds, just be wanting to wine, dine. Oh, you so fine, come here, honey, let me take care of you for all your life, kind of thing. Or being able to possess that energy, to be able to have that sense of desirement from others outside of yourself. Like, so you're highly desirable, and you have a lot of qualities within you that are highly desirable and sexual too, and sensual as well, and beautiful. And there's nothing to shame about that sexuality or that sensual side, or to hide. Like, don't hide, right? Stop hiding whom you are, if this is what you are, right? To be something that you ain't, right? Don't try to suppress yourself, oppress yourself, or be like, oh, I'm not supposed to be dressing like this, or I'm not supposed to be looking like this, or I'm not supposed to be talking like this, or I'm not supposed to be acting like this, or I'm a mother, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a father, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a that. Stop and simply be all that you are designed to be, and what you feel your alchemy is having you be, and fudge the opinions of sheep that don't matter. It's not for you. Your upkeep has nothing to do with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So do not run nor hide from yourself. Address that which is uncomfortable. Maybe it's uncomfortable to just, like, you know, like, or just even having a sexual side that might be a little bit taboo, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, and you might be a little kinkalicious too, and you might like a lot of things that, you know, like, beats missionary. Oh wow, but that's just, you know, because you is about that, and all these kind of things. Like, don't hide who you are, please. You want to be a freak? You are. Like, you don't want to, you are. I didn't read feminine energy. I just realized that. But whatever, you got it, right? Magnetism, because that's what you got up in here, right? So you have a natural ability to make others come after you. Okay, what we're talking about? Oh my gosh. Possessing a powerful aura that makes it difficult to stay away, right? Teacher, right? Because here you are. Your words have the power to heal, making you a source of light for the wounded that come to you for your guidance or wisdom, to give them the strength and direction. Okay, beautiful souls. I'm loving this. Be bold. Rebellion. I said be bold, and rebellion pops up in here, right? Your rebellious mind is a force to be reckoned with, I must say, right? But your rebellious mind is a force that is able to remove, okay, the smoke screens which cloud the mind. Someone who follows their own path, not that which is popular, right? I don't need to be on some popular club shit. I gotta be on my authenticity shit, okay? I don't need to be any kind of clout writer, or like, or sell your soul, right? For what? For what? It's ascendant, okay? You come from a long line of healers, herbalists, and wise folk. Their ancient knowing resonates today deep in your spirit. You will know yourself by knowing them, okay? So tapping in. So don't take for granted that which is within your whole soul, whole molecular DNA. Don't get so caught up in skin, okay? Colors. A lot of people think just because they're one color that ties them to this and that and that and this. Our soul got no motherfucking color. Okay, so in this life, you could be this, you could be that, you could be this, and you could be that, but your lineage could be something else. So all the people that are stuck on this color war bullshit, melanated skin, and all this kind of stuff, I'm not, again, hop off of you about that. Like, you want to rival me for what I'm saying when we're more than this damn body. Don't get me caught up in that kind of freaking color war score of a roar of a war that is just toxic as motherfudging fuck and conditioned onto us to keep us apart. Okay, so don't even get me started, because that shit is coming from the heart. And so, like, either way, like, the lineage of your soul is ancient, so you know, and that is colorless. Okay, no matter what lifetime it showed up in and what placement it showed up as, it is colorless. Earth, okay? You have a strong connection to Earth, making you great at Earth magic. You are a pillar of strength with firm boundaries who demand respect in a very graceful manner. Why are they watching? So, anyway, it's like, you know, you'll have people that'll come and, like, watch and try to see what you're doing. Just be nosy. Let them be fucking nosy. Arouser, right? You provoke sexual arousal like a phantom, right? And that's another thing too, having the temple of respect for yourself. Just because you arouse everybody and all this kind of stuff, like, just because I'm sexy, attractive, and all this kind of stuff, don't mean that you gotta be rubbing up on me or thinking that we're gonna do something, or, you know, just because someone's attractive and all this kind of stuff, that means that what? What does that mean? Ooh, loosey goosey over here? Like, fuck out of here with that bullshit. Nobody's desperate over here, okay? So you provoke sexual arousal, like a phantom dancing with them in a vibrational dance to enchant, tease, entice, and play with their most deepest hidden desires. So this one right here. So one of the things I'll get to, these will be one vlog stuff that I'll share that about my own history and my own different kind of like jobs and things like that I've had, and the type of people that I have met and have encountered, and the things I have learned, even just in regards to sexual fantasies, and diving into that which is taboo, you know what I'm saying, and getting in touch with my own eccentricities and my own kinks, and the things that turn me on, and what I like, and all this kind of stuff or whatever. And so to really understand that which what we're drawn to and things like that, and the provocateur, like the arouser, right, of the dead, right? Because I look down at the dead. So you're the arouser of the dead, and you awaken and you help people to also, you're here. Part of it too is not just to be overly sexualized or made to feel shameful for these kind of things. It's because you have something within you. If this is something you want to talk about more too, because maybe you're just trying to understand it, or starting to understand it, or starting to realize that there's more for you to understand in terms of your own sexuality and the type of energies that you attract to you, and the type of different taboo stuff that can occur, and how that cycles in and spirals in, and the purpose behind that, and the light that you're supposed to offer and give, which you are, and also enjoy, and stuff like that, and learn more about, in terms of how you awaken that which has been dormant in many others too. And so you might find that a lot of your history with people, when you have intercourse and all these kind of things, it's intense. It is the most like I have yet to see 50 Shades of Grey, because I kind of judged it in a way that when I read a little bit about what it was all about, and just knowing the type of kinks and the real like sexual arousal, like I judged it in a way that was kind of superficial, because of the type of BDSM and all this kind of stuff like that I have entertained. I was like, that's really whack. Or mind you, because the movie, the people, when I've seen little parts of them, like, okay, that's big for people, but that's an unfair judgment and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like your love life, when it's active, on and popping, it's on and popping, active, and it is some 50 shades of a lot of different things. And it'll be dependent on, it doesn't have to be BDSM and all those kind of whatever, but it's intense, it's erotic, it is satisfying, it is pleasurable, it is whoa, okay? Oh, and so these things that come up and stuff like that, just think about tantric and stuff like that, your sexual healing, I hear sexual healing, there's a lot at that kind of stuff for you, right? Intuition too, right? So you have a strong intuition with an innate sense of events, thoughts, or feelings of others. Your intuition often manifests in a gut feeling that serves as an internal guide, right? The dead, you can communicate. Okay, so this is also mediumship and all this kind of stuff as well. You can communicate with the dead. It could be in the form of inner sensing, seeing, or hearing, right? So there's variations of different degrees of how one can tap into certain kind of things. So it's learning your languages of your different senses and beings that are being highlighted and surface for you, because don't say, it's just further exploring how you receive communication from the other side. So for me, right, when I receive informations from different spirit energies and things like that I'm conscious and I'm woke to and I'm aware of and I'm having, and it's dialogue of some sort. It's not a language dialogue. It's a inner download of information that I dialogue with with language, because that's my filter. So when I receive it, I communicate back. You understand? But the receive and the receipt that I receive, it's just a download of information, and it's just like there's no stenographer there that's going to be able to write down that which was said. Is the whole download is received, like, you know what I mean? So storyteller, you know what I mean? So you probably have the artistry of being able to express, convey in some kind of artistic kind of way, whether it be through your linguistics or stuff, or your art, your you create, you make, right? You have the ability to express life through stories, and enhance your magic with symbols, okay? Spirit may also communicate with you through synchronicities, right? So I'm going to start wrapping this up. 2020, when I saw that right there, 2022, when I seen that there, 246 is all about the balance of a lot of things and the harmonizing and stuff like that, out of reach. Your looks often trigger people's insecurities, okay? So, and especially a lot of people that get a lot of work done, or a lot of people that are, let's say, like, if you're like, so like if you are in your age group and you look younger than your age group, you might trigger people from that age group to feel a certain type of way. If you are, now that might work in a different kind of thing too, because you might be younger than you look, and people that the age range that you look might feel a certain type of way once they learn how old you are, or whatever the case may be, or you're really fucking attractive, and that's gonna trigger some insecure mofos out there. And that's not your fault. And or like people that get a lot of work done because they're insecure and things like that, or they want to further enhance, and then here you come and you got no work done. You know what I'm saying? And that might trigger insecurities. Or somebody that doesn't have work done, and then here comes a very confident, beautiful person that has gotten work done, and then they might, people talk so much shit, people do so much, so they're so judgmental about a whole bunch of stuff or whatever. But either way, like, your beauty, right, whether you're male, female, whatever the hell you may be, triggers some insecure mofos, and that might get a lot of evil eyes sent your way. And especially if you're like empathic and intuitive and all this kind of stuff too, and you feel that shit too, and you're just like, dude, like, I gotta take hit after hit after hit after hit. I'm so sorry that I'm cute, but what the fudge? Like, get on your own shit, and then you be just as cute too. Like, what the hell? It's energy, okay? Right? So your looks often trigger people's insecurities, making them feel like you are out of their league, which helps you weed out people that don't vibrate the same as you, right? So you got to be mindful about that too, and too about who you're partnering with as well, because you don't want an insecure mofo at you because you're beautiful too, and then trying to like suppress you or at you or bite you and stuff like this. You got major divine intelligence, okay? So you're able to stimulate a person's mind using sexuality with intelligence to achieve your goals. So that's beautiful, truth be told, right? So clairsentience, here comes, that came up the other day too. So you have the ability to feel deeply into situations, places, or people, sensing something beyond the physical realm. Here you go, right? So that's nice. And let's see, final ones. Final. Water, okay? You are deeply connected to water and the spirits that dwell within it. Water magic suits you to conjure up love spells, emotional healing, or any other matters of the heart. You can also stare into a bowl of water. You can do running water if you must, so that you can stimulate the senses with the vibration, the ripples, and the sound to get your mind off of whatever you think about. It might be hard, so you could just leave running water, the sound, or have running water on, like in music or something like that while you are doing this. You have candles lit in each four corners of the bowl, and you can stare into this hole. You could even have a tea light candles floating in the center of this little bowl, and you can just start practicing your meditations. You can do 3 minutes at a time. I like to do everything in increments because we got to build up the discipline stuff for us, and we don't want to cheat ourselves out of having an ultimate experience by neglecting the practice that it requires. So stop like overly thinking and setting yourself up for major disappointments to be, I'm gonna do this for an hour when you've never done it in your fucking life. So it's not gonna work out. That's gonna take a bite out of your whole fucking motivation factor too. So start off small too. It's not the fucking quantity of time, it's the quality of time that you devote to something in any kind of disciplinary practice that you try to set for yourself. So 3 minutes at a time. 3 minutes at a time is more than efficient and sufficient enough. And if you want to give it more the next time, increase it by 3 minutes, 3, 6, 9, right? Nikola Tesla time. And just do things with magical proportions to that which matches your current C. Your currency is what you vibrate on, and understanding that from a whole other conscious level to devote for yourself and be the supportive, loving cheerleader that you're going to be. And you'll see it'll grow gradually, a lot of the things, you know what I mean? So, you know. Moon goddess, okay? So you're in sync with moon cycles, promoting balance of feminine energy on earth, helping others begin their healing with the shadow aspect of themselves, right? Which utopian.com, that is the type of level of help that I do. I do a lot of root work activity. So our readings and our time together, our sessions are centered on that which is going to be for your soul whole evolution and revolution in every kind of way. So whatever is meant to come up in your readings will come up, and that's what Spirit has to say, no matter what you come and see me for, okay? So water, you are deeply connected to water, okay? So that water thing, play that back, write that down, and you can do that. That's how I saw it. When you do it, sit in the center of any room. Being in the center of every room, any room that you're in, will ground you in this nice experience that you can have with yourself. Royalty, okay? So you have royalty qualities that command power and causes extreme reactions. You're either loved or hated, challenging them to become better. You challenge other people to become better, and well, they can step up or they can step off, right? So okay, so you have a strong connection to the universe that if developed through study and practice, you can live an empowered life that can bring both positive changes. That's what we're talking about, practice, right? Building your practice in increments. Okay, Venus here. You are deeply connected to Venus, a fount of love, affection, and robust sensuality, bringing otherworldly pleasures, right? So there's like little bugs out here. Right, so water is popping up again. So water, so focusing on the water aspects. I have a water moon. Some of you can have a water moon, a water Venus, a water sun, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. We should all be with balanced alchemy. I think I know where. Okay, thank you so much. Gotta go.